tell them don't rate me. And let me to the things that I do. Now let me talk the blues, don't save me. Cause I'm not saving you. You better get it, boy. Don't hate me. I'm not bad, don't hate me. I know you feel me, we got retros. Get your pill for some blue screws. Upgraded all my hollow to the blue chips. Run it up. Lot of violence, niggas set it off. Lot of stepping in the field. Corn toss. We can get this shit. Hands on. Get the switch. Fuck a bitch. Feeling low once and I can go again. If I be a drone, we got everybody rich. Bitch, I'm playing Z and I get everybody rich. Ain't on the AP. I had to start this shit. 10 toes rockin' shit. Northside cottage. Mama told me every time I go up, they gon' hate me. It's okay, mama, cause this black don't got safety. Don't rate me. And I'm the kind of person. Hold on, I had to tell them don't rate me. And let me to the things that I need. Now let me talk the blues, don't save me. Cause I'm not saving you. You better get bought, don't hate me. I'm not bad, so I know you feel me, boy.
I'm in the south side of Chicago, in a chest for the past trying to watch.
Hey, this young boy, nigga, what it is? How you been feeling out there, nigga? How you feeling? You got your step. Let me get ahead of you. I don't want the fuck to make them niggas try to play it, wanna hate it. That be that dope, that shit, they get your motherfucking head. Right with my dude, he's 7'4", and he just fed something. Don't be confused, we got them tools, and then go get these bustin' niggas scared of that dark side and that wild rolling. And bitch, you know that. Keep it 22 tucked where my toe ain't no school, I was trying to blow. Don't make the dish a fucking hoe, I can't wait to leave you dead with a fucking toe tape. Bitch, send a bitch that ain't gon' get me. Oh, I live on the wrong side option. We be sippin' shit, now I be at wall. This bitch, we just feel like it is too late. Cut the door. Got his man so fast. It's a fucking trade thing. Walk up on him. Fucking trade thing. Keep it safe. Bang, gang. Fucking trade thing. Now stack, cause he chase thing.
That's a ring in a watch. Strong in when he come in a slot. Trying to bend the corner, your limbs getting. That's your partner, then your twin game. All you wanna do is talk.
Let's get activated, let's get activated. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Creepy in the pocket, let it go, them bullets penetrate. When you in that field, it get real, just stay dedicated. Go.
Put me in the game, I know what to do.
Show me something.
That's another sack, cause I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move.
Audible.
It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
Go. When the kick off the bomb, run it back. Hail Mary, pray the feds don't intercept the pack. Familiar with the struggle, look, I'm coming up from scratch. Nothing. Huddle with my pain, then I turned it to some rats. Celebrate. Nothing motivate me more than when I hear the crowd roar. Check my name in the stands, I got drums, I got bands. Same ones that was hating, buying tickets, now they fans. Call a blitz, they don't see you, they gon' tackle your little man. Get 'em. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Go. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Go. Creepy in the pocket, let it go, them bullets penetrate. When you in that field, it get real, just stay dedicated. Go.
Put me in the game, I know what to do.
Show me something.
That's another sack, cause I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move.
Audible.
It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
Go. Pop out, treat this block like an end zone. What? Score, check it. Benji callin' money my ringtone. Hundreds. Or blue, put her in the friend zone. She turned on more. Ooh. Take one for the team, I do that for my boys. Bread, game.
Time ticking. I'ma give it all until the last minute. Set up the block just for my man, I bet we win it. Go hard or go home, it's survival of the fittest.
Let's get activated, let's get activated. Go. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Creepy in the pocket, let it go, them bullets penetrate. When you in that field, it get real, just stay dedicated. Go.
Put me in the game, I know what to do. That's another sack, cause I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move. It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
But I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that.
and they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that.
Yeah, what's up?
Eat 'em up, yo.
Yeah, I was on a little diet.
Eat 'em
Get ready
up.
for the summer. Even if they
Eat
don't
'em
want
up,
it, we
yo.
gon' give it to them.
Eat 'em up. If I don't do nothing, I serve. Really, I'm super absurd. Got 'em all dead like purge. Leave 'em speechless, no words. Leave 'em speechless, no. Coming in first, you third. Tight fit, showing my. Lights, camera, action like verbs. Going hard for my sisters. Hurry up, take my picture. Heels hurt, I got blisters. Touchdown, make me richer. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that.
Hey, J.O., you made this beat?
Gotta make the right decision, know it might be my last. People view everything different when you touching on the past. What you see as good intentions is for clout and haters mad. You can never be yourself, you carry, gotta wear a mask. They be pulling at you, grabbing at you, pop up trying to change you. I built my own foundation and there ain't no rearranging. Moving careful every day, exactly how I played it. Not looking for number one, but that's exactly how I'm paced. I got choices, I'm getting opinions from so many voices. Bring the horses so I can get up away from all the noise. Too many people tell me what I should do, I take it in line. They not knowing if I mess up, I can end up falling flat. If I write a bad tweet, I ain't in my whole street.
Coming up, the Jets fly into New England, but it's been the Patriots in the cockpit for this rivalry. Having defeated New York in the last 11 meetings, they go for 12 straight, right here on EA Sports.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New York Jets. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumbled a great field position. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Looking to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kyle Van Noy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 3 and out. A real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. From the gun, Muhammad. hard throw, incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played for the Nevada Wolfpack in college. It's Colin Kaepernick.
It's so difficult to prepare and try to defend Colin Kaepernick, and not just because of the physical skills they're always on display, whether it's throwing the ball downfield or running with the ball as well. But how about the leadership he exhibits, how his team will follow him, the smarts he has in playing the game, and, of course, the overall toughness. You can't run the football the way that he does without being a guy who's willing to take a hit.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel, and he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for New England. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
To throw on 2nd down, Muhammad. It's complete to Cole. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, Charles, we talked about how this team... Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Pats will take over here just shy of the 30. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. To throw, Kaepernick. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. John Franklin Myers. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Rolling to his left. Got his man. It's the veteran Landry. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, these 2 teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Foxborough to capture the season series. Going deep here for Landry. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Muhammad. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Muhammad. Going back to Landry, this time he's got it, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Off-play action, Muhammad. Again, he's got that man Landry. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Dominated, boys.
Carter Landry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
And now some disagreement down that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Now a pass dropped off here for James White, and he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. Well, these two teams, they met up earlier in the year back in week 2, and it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. That's out to his running back, Michel. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. The return man, Ty Johnson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Operating from the gun. Muhammad, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. It's Connor Duggar who picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Kaepernick going to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! Nelson Aguilar. His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Johnson on a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
That's caught left side by Landry. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Looking to throw on second down. Muhammad, that's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will be